Right, Danny, I'm going to change 3 fittings and put 1 emergency light fitting over a door. Yeah. This one over there and that one there, yeah? Okay. But the problem what I see here, which I didn't see when I come initially to inspect it, is, you can see how they've put that conduit, it's all wiggly, I noticed that. Yeah. But what they've done, Dan, they've come into that box and then they've plugged that flex into that ceiling roll, which is fine, that's the way you do these type of things. But what they've done, the cables, the actual circuit cables, they've come in there and they've wired through the fitting. So what they've done, they've connected the circuit cables in the fitting with the flex. So when you pull that out, it takes that light out as well. It shouldn't be like that. It should be, when you pull that out, that light's off. When you pull that out, that light's off. So what they should have done is run a line of conduit to link with that box there, and then run the cables through to that box, do the connection there, and then the flex into the fitting. So that's what I'm going to have to do that, because that's not what they've done there is not right. No problem. If you can finish taking that one down for me, do this one, and then we'll go over and do the other 2. And because this is the problem, we'll leave it till last. Come back on this, yeah? I'll tell you what you do there, Dan. What I found is push it up slightly, the guts. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Then pull the side apart.
You're gonna leave these brackets on?
No, because they won't fit this fitting. So here we go, Dan. You see those brackets you took off? They're going to be replaced with these. This, Dan. You put these up, they go onto this. It's going to go anywhere along here. So we go 3-foot centers. That will sit in the center there. That will sit in the center there.
Let me get a pen.
This mark here is the end of the fitting. After that base, yeah, I think that'd be fine like that. Be gentle. It should just push up and clip.
Mine's in.
Both ends.
Yeah.
They're both in. Yeah. Yeah, that clipped in nicely. New technology, mate. Sweet. This goes through here. You don't want too much of a loop. That will be enough of a loop, I should think. Because the ends are already made off, we could leave it on. Leave it in. Hold that up and see how long it is. Right, so what we could do, let's try it like this. The connections are at this end. So we put this, if we put the connection at the far end, then it should sort of just sit in nicely. Rather than, if we put the connections this end,
loop.
We've got a big loop to sort of hide. Try it and see. I'm not sure if it's going to work like that. Right, press it down and then push them in. Yeah. Take it down and have a look so you see where the clips are. There's 3 sets, Dan. One at that end, one in the couple in the middle, and a couple at this end. So you just push it in and it should just clip in. I just want to fit this first one so I know exactly. Then I can guide you better on the other. Yeah, just hold that for me. Mate, hold that a minute. I see, that's what I wanted. So now it might work. Yeah. These things you don't force, they should just go in nice and gently. So that's that. Plug that in for me, yeah?
Just to see if it turns on.
Yeah. No. Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Which is totally wrong. That's not how it should work. Right, so we got the first one up. What? Because I was saying to Demi, because it was quite flimsy when you're holding it, isn't it, Dan? Yeah. So I was saying to Demi, just be gentle with it so we don't break it. But to get that lid on, you need to put a bit of pressure. You have got to, for it to clip in. Because when I looked at the drawing, it said click. So eventually we pushed it hard and it clips in. So when you're doing these fittings, you have to really pull the body of the fitting and the diffuser. You have to pull it together very hard for it to go up. 2-foot centers, it's a common feature. All fittings are like that because that's what they're up there. So once we drill these two holes out, we'll be laughing. With this fitting here, it's so flimsy, you don't need to push. You just turn it and it'll just go through. Get it on that dot, yep, bring it up, that's it. That's it. Now go around. That's it, beautiful. So we'll take it up, it should match up, screw it in, should be fine. Yeah, you don't have to over, as long as it's tight. They've done, this is not clever. Yeah, they've pulled 2 twin nerves and a 3 core down this conduit. When you take off that box, it's really tight. The cables are really tight going in. And then that's just I think a switch line. They've just cut out the neutral and the earth. Whoever done this? This female socket, I don't know, it's flared or something because the thing wouldn't screw in there. So I've got to redo that. Got some glue, I'm going to stick all that. I don't understand when someone does done this, why not just take the time to just put a saddle here to hold it? It's just weird. Whenever I do plastic conduit, I always glue it, but I find a lot of the ones that I go round to, they're not glued, they're just pushed in, I don't know. Is that right? That's all right. I don't know, what's this called? Because I know that as a socket and bush. But when I was asking for a socket and bush in the wholesalers, they didn't know what I meant. I think it's coupler. They said, do you want a female or a male? Okay, so that's that. That screw is all right for raw plug. That one's better for wood because it sort of pulls it in. This one's hard to get in. Right, that's it. Okay. So I've just tested it. If the power goes on, off, it'll come on. So that's all good. Right, so that's that there. The one in the other building, the way they've put it up, when you do the test switch, it switches off the emergency and the normal lighting, which shouldn't be the case. Anyway, that's that. That's all done. Right, so I'm going to tackle this piece now. All that's got to come out, I think. It's all a mess. And they've wired through the fitting. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, I'm going to have to get in my line of conduit to join up with that bit and then move the fitting in that side or this side. I'm just going to get on with that. Switched off and everything, so. Right, so I'm going to have to cut this. Well, if they haven't glued it, then I'll be lucky because I could just pull it off, put a through box in and just go straight across. This is one time when if they haven't glued it, it would do me a favour. Right. Lovely, beautiful. That's not the way it should be done, but it's helped me out. Okay, hopefully that'll hold. Right, patience is a virtue. Okay, so they didn't put one in here either. They had the same trouble, but they just didn't bother to try and fit. They just screwed the screw into the plasterboard regardless. What's up there? What's up? Hopefully there's no movement on this, because sometimes you can get that. But I ran the screw through it first. Actually, right now that should be countersunk, shouldn't it? Shite. When I went to the wholesalers to get these, I just went for plastic ones. I didn't even think. It's just that, they mentioned they had white metal. I said, oh yeah, I'll have those ones. That's even better. But it's not something I knew about. Because if they had mentioned that, I would have just been fitting plastic ones without even thinking. Right, okay. Beautiful. I think could do a little bit. Mind you, once I glue it, it's only going in a little bit. I think I'll make it a little bit longer. Yeah, that's it there. That's it there. That's it there. So that's it there. So now I just need to switch earth return neutral over to there and do my connections. Everything should be cushy. I was worrying about getting the cable through without my draw tape, but I did it. It's fine. And the connection there was fine also. So. Right, okay. Wonder why those two completely round. This one's got like a straight edge there. Wonder why. That's the one they've left knocked out. Beautiful. See that little bulge there? That's where you have to push down and make sure it clips. When we first done the first one, I was worried about that, but now I know. That's it. Now for me to do the other side. Right. Have a look at that. You can see that. See that there? It's bulging. And then it just goes nice and sweet. Yeah, bulging. That's it. Once you hear that click, you know you've done it. Yeah, beautiful. That's all good. Right, so now it's a matter of putting these up. Problem with the fixings, but I've got two good ones, so hopefully everything should be cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that's it, they're complete with the box lid on. I forgot to put that on. Yeah, so that's all done. All good.